I was pretty lost in simple words. I used to have a difficult conversation with my mom those times. That was the biggest belief that I broke, and that was the biggest bulb on for me that I had two home loans with me at that time, and I have completely paid off my first loan now. We think too much about our own selves and
Hello, everyone. So, we have another beautiful energy queen with us, Sudarshana, who's rocking in every area of her life. She says that it starts with Ritu Radiance, which is a relationship, but then, yes, she's got victories in every single area. So, without much delay, I would love to introduce Sudarshana to you. And Sudarshana, can you please let us know your story? When did you join the Energy Queen system? And how did you achieve your wins? And the tools, techniques, and what are their wins? So we would love to hear that. So over to you.
Thank you so much, Ritu, for having me here. And it's always a privilege to talk to you and be a part of the system. So I've been here since June 2024, at a very critical stage of my life where I had already lost my dad. I was pretty much rudderless. I was holding the psychological head of the family position where I wanted to protect everybody around. And in midst of all that, I had also lost my job. um, I was pretty lost in simple words. And at that time, only concern of mine was to put a good space between me and my mom, with whom I had a very difficult time all my life. We would never match each other in opinions, or I would not accept hers, and we would have always rough discussions. But when I joined, interestingly, it was Rithi Radiance that was going on, and I felt that was the universe is calling for me to start uplifting myself from where I was. And I realized the first thing that taking responsibility for what's going on in my life was the first learning. And then on, we learned small little tools of communication. And the most important tool, which kind of gave me the breakthrough with my mom, was Ho'oponopono. And the way you did it, Ritu, it has really broken so many beliefs of my own. And each time I used to have a difficult conversation with my mom, those times, and I would just simply say Ho'oponopono to myself, and even cry it out after that. And a day later, magically, my mom will come back accepting exactly the things that I said, and we could get on to beautiful spaces of conversation together. And I really, really miss her on that now, because now she is no more. And even in her last moments on the bed, I remember doing Ho'oponopono for her. And I can clearly remember that she mentioned so many times that whatever you're doing for me, it's really working. I'm feeling so much better. And those are the words that I remember. And as a result of all of this, that happened was towards the end of her journey, she handed over my purpose of life. And she said, what you have become is what you got to teach the world. And I never had that thought in my mind. And ever since I've joined the system, you have been my idol, Ritu, in the way you conduct everything, and the patience that you show with everybody. And I saw the same thing in my mom as well. And I never thought I was even close to that. And I could even do that. But after going through this entire journey and working through myself and my own beliefs, I learned that there's much higher purpose for me to be on earth. And that's the biggest achievement that I have.
Thank you so much. That was so deep, heartfelt. I can just say. So God bless your mom wherever she is. I'm sure she's super duper proud of you right now, Sudarshana. Right? And I know that you've been a strong woman throughout your life, right? And you're always a go-getter. And I'm very very sure that you're going to be getting everything that you desire, and you will live your purpose to the fullest. I'm confident about that. Yes. So all right, amazing. This was amazing. Thank you so much for sharing it so openly, with each one of us. And now let's move into some other area also. Like you said, that you're very many other wins also. So which area would you like to talk about? Is it money? Is it your health? So let's talk about money. So let us know about your money wins also, if you would love to share. Yes.
Yeah, sure. So I have been very hardworking corporate professional all my life, 15 years into corporate, and I had seen my parents being into service, and I knew that money comes only with hard work. That was the biggest belief that I broke, and that was the next mission I attended with you, and that was the biggest bulb on for me that money can come without hard work. It's easy to earn money, really. And I looked at myself and I immediately realized that there's so much of grace that we already have in our life, and there's so much of resource that we already have. In fact, that's when I started seeing my job loss as a blessing, because it gave me so much of resources to sit back, think back, and plan my life ahead, and not just keep hustling and running around doing whatever comes on the way. So, and the immediate change that happened was the next month, I heard my mom's suggestion to go and pay off my home loan. And I had two home loans with me at that time, and I have completely paid off my first loan now. And I would never accept it earlier because I would feel that comes somewhere in my self-respect. But I understood that that's something totally different that I am mixing with, and that gave me a major shift in life to start moving towards things and discovering opportunities that I never knew I could do. So the industry that I was working in, became a consultant in that space. I started earning 1 lakh per hour for consulting immediately after that. I also discovered that I could start selling my artwork, which I used to be doing as a hobby, and I never knew that's something which can actually earn me money. And I never knew that they are sellable items, in fact.
Love it.
So interestingly, the prices that I attached to them, it was just like a number that came to my mind, and the client, interestingly, did not even negotiate once. They took it just as it is. So I was really amazed to know the skill of my own, and this was all a part of the journey when we were doing Nidhi Nova and then Eka Essence. And then I used to always wonder, what is this whole thing about making passion into business? And I thought, I have a lot of passions. Like, I used to be dancing in my childhood, and I used to do those little sketches that we do in childhood. But I never thought that this could earn me money. So very pleasantly
Thank
surprised.
you. Thank you for sharing it. Love it. So, see, something, when you lose something, there's always a higher purpose behind it, right? And I think you're completely living that right now. So, super duper amazing. Thank you so much, Sudarshana, for sharing this with all of us today. Thank you so much for being you and being honest and authentic. I can say, is anything else also which you would love to share? Let's make it like so if anything which you would like to also share with the people watching this video, I would ask this question. So let us know if you have anything, any thoughts which you have. Yes.
I think we think too much about our own selves and or our own identity. So if there is anybody out there who's wondering what they are in here for, if they are busy in the rat race and they don't know where to go, I think this is the system to join. And Ritu is the best guide ever to put you on the right path. And definitely, you will find your higher purpose like I did. And
Thank
with the
you.
blessings of the sweet mentors that Ritu and Nikunj are, who help you correct every step at every point in time, there's absolutely no fear of any mistakes. And there's a beautiful community who help you to take those actions and be on track with life, which is
Thank
an
you so much.
amazing thing to
Yes.
have.
Yes, I'm sure you made some lovely friends also on this journey. So thank you so much,
Absolutely.
Sudarshana, for being you once again. Thank you so much for inspiring each one of us who's watching this video. So God bless you with more and more wins coming your way. And I'm sure that now you're going to be touching the sky very soon. Yes, you're going to be
Thank you.
really growing more and more and more in your life. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ritu.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.